Hello and welcome to an honest walkthrough and review of Time Crystals by Emergent Audio. This is a really cool ambient textural library, and at the heart of it you have the quartz singing bowls. I probably went a little bit overboard with my introduction, but that truly does demonstrate what this library can do. I absolutely love it. Works within the free Kontakt Player 7 or later, and works within their infinite motion engine, which I absolutely love. At the heart of it, you have this LFO, which controls just about everything. There's so much you can do with it. And have I mentioned you've got over 150 presets with this, but we'll set you back $149, which I feel is very reasonable. That's the full price. There will be an intro price. Now let's quickly listen to this out of the box. Every note just feels so beautifully crafted. I just absolutely love the libraries this company produced because they're so innovative and they're so easy to apply to multiple different genres. If you really wanted to, you could completely just have just the strikes. And that can be used for just about any sort of genre, but at the same time, you also have this beautiful rim slide and lift, and of course combining them you get this beautiful and just well-crafted texture. In terms of velocity sensitivity, right at the bottom you can control that, which I love there. Velocity adapt, so the lower it is, the less sensitive, the higher it is, the more sensitive it is to your velocity. Of course you have a ton of effects there in the background, but this is just the opening sound. Up at the top here, you click here, you have so many different options, and we're going to start with the infinite pads. Let's have a quick look. Let's go to, pick some random. We're not going to have time to go through all of them, but I want to give you a good sense of what this library can do for you. Something a bit more soundscapey and subtle, but great for just hovering in the background where you don't quite need a track, but you need something. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, next we're going to stick to our infinite pads, go down to Thinking Panic. This sound perfectly depicts what this library is going for. Motion, just continual transformation, texture. I love it. You can just hit a chord. And just the evolution within it, what you can see on there, that little sample on the right, how long that is and how long we've already been holding it. I just feel this infinite opportunity with this. Right, next. I'm not being paid to say any of this, by the way. I love how creative this library is. Right, we're going to stick with the pads again. Temporal drift. Let's go for the top one, a random event. not doing anything fancy. It's all the samples, honestly. Just screaming quality. Right, next, we're going to have to move on. We're going to go to the multis, actually. This comes with a ton of multis. If I show you the side panel very quickly, you can see here you have the instrument, which is what we've been just using with the presets there. But there are a bunch of multis, which really utilizes the Kontakt engine. I feel like every time I hit the keyboard, I'm almost composing a track with just these chords that you're hitting. That's a really cool sound. Right, we're gonna pick one more. I want to leave some of these for you to at least discover for yourself. Veering more on the eternal there. Right, let's go back to the instrument itself. We'll just exit off all of these for now and just reload this and start looking at the experimental ones. These are ones I always love. This library has a lot of mid and bassy sounds, so it's nice to see them mixing in more of the trebly ones that might not be to everyone's taste. You can, of course, mess with the cutoff, but it does work well with the rest of the library. Going to another experimental one, as this will probably show you. I Am Skynet. We'll go for one more from the experimental ones. Getting like steampunk vibes. I don't know. Or if you've read the Edge Chronicle books, something from that. Anyway, moving on, we're going to go on to our infinite drones now. get lost in that one. Absolutely love it. One more from my infinite drones. They say infinite drones, they mean infinite drones. Those are cool. Right, it would be wrong of me not to show you some of these other ones as well. Quickly, I want to show you these strikes because it just gives you those individual strikes if you want something a bit more bread and butter. That's your mallet sound. Of course, you've got attack, sustain, decay, release there as well. But you have 3 different types of strikes. You've got your mallet. You've got, don't even know how to pronounce that. Beautiful resonance. And then last but not least, you've got your wooden striker as well. With a beautiful range. And you know what? Sometimes they sound pretty awful at the top end, but this product does not. Beautiful. Right, that's your strikes. You have some pulses as well, some alternatives correlated. There's so much going on here. You've got reversed sounds. Just to show you some of the pulses, they're quite literally what it says on the tin. Pulses. Self-explanatory, but I feel you get a sense of this library and what it can offer. It has so many different unique sounds that really I feel it can fit into just about any genre. Obviously more on the textual side and soundscapes and other things like that. You know, you'll get more out of it from those point of views. I feel for atonal music as well, for horror this fits in really well. Video games, it's perfect. Just those long drawn out soundscapes. I absolutely love this. Couple more and then we'll call it quits, I promise. There's also a random button as well. If you really want to go crazy, hit that. It'll load some random stuff up. It can be very inspiring. And we've not even dived into the Infinite Motion engine and what it can do for you. I did in my piece, as you might have heard, I really did love messing with the rate and the depth to increase the rate and to have some very interesting effects. But if you want me to go through that piece, I can do that in a separate video. But let me know, what do you think of time crystals? I absolutely love it. I feel it's very reasonably priced for what it is, and you can create some very unique sounds from it, and there's plenty of them, not including what you can do with the engine. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.